We as primal human beings have cues that our nervous system actually communicates to us about what we need to do. Our ancestors and forefathers, when they feel hungry, what would they do? Prepare meals for themselves. They listen to these cues from the nervous system. When they feel cold, they usually get warmth to cover themselves. When they feel bored or lonely, they usually go out there and interact with their tribe members, play around, joke around with their tribe members. When they feel the need to procreate or have a family, they usually go out there and get a mate, a partner, to procreate and make offsprings. And that is why you and I are here today, because they listened to their nervous system. And that is why they are able to survive and we are able to be present here today. But nowadays in the modern world, when you feel hungry, you shy away from it. Instead of preparing wholesome meals, you decide to bore yourself or distract yourself from that cue by scrolling on social media all day. Instead of preparing wholesome meals for yourself when you feel hungry, you decide to order for food online. You decide to go out there and buy junk food that is not healthy to you. But you don't know that your body actually needs to have that feeling of fulfillment by preparing that meal for yourself. You and I today, when you feel bored, when you feel lonely, instead of calling a friend, a loved one to come around, or go out there and interact with your social group or your family and friends, you choose to scroll on social media and get validation from people you do not even know or from people that does not even care about you. You choose to chat online instead of going out there and interacting with your tribe members. When you feel the need to have a partner, you usually feel it's better for you to go onto dating apps and chit-chat with people, send messages to people that does not even care about you, instead of actually going out there, approach somebody and talk to somebody. Maybe you will get a wholesome, natural human being instead of chit-chatting all day with virtual people that does not even care about you. When you are tired, you need to rest. Then why do you have to pretend to be resting by scrolling on social media all day instead of actually resting in the real sense? You need to start listening to your primal desires as a human being. Of course, we are still primal. Forget about all these technological advancements, all these modern devices that are here today. Just know that you are still a primal human being and our nervous system is still the same thing. Our nervous system hasn't really changed. And that is why when we are desiring something and we choose not to chase that thing, our body tells. You might pretend that your body is not telling you, but of course, you know that if you choose not to follow your primal desires as a human being, your body usually have lapses. Your body will usually have that loophole where you sense that you've not been listening to your body enough. When you feel the need to rest and you refuse to rest, the next day you can't perform well in your task, in your purpose. You won't be able to concentrate. You have mental confusion. You have brain fog because you choose not to listen to your body when it needs to rest. When you feel the need to interact with people, but you shy away from it by scrolling on social media all day, next time you are amongst your friends, you see that you usually have a low attention span. You can't concentrate when they are talking to you because your nervous system has already created a pressure inside you where you are not used to social interactions. When you've used dating apps too much, when you've used social media too much, you get brainwashed to believe that there are no good partners out there. And when you eventually have a partner or in a relationship, then you just feel that something is not right. You can't even love your partners 100% without having a feeling of doubt because you've listened to too much of social media content. Do you now see that listening to your primal desires as a human being and doing things naturally is the best for you, away from modern devices? Do not let modern devices replace your primal human nature. Do things naturally. Prepare wholesome meals. Go out there and spend time with loved ones. Chit-chat with your friends. Play with your tribe members. Approach people. Talk to people. Make meaningful friends without social media. Make natural, wholesome, meaningful friends. Sometimes you just even need to step away from social media, modern devices, instant entertainment. Enjoy nature. Be present, be mindful. Do things like a primal human being that you are, away from modern technological devices. Now ask yourself this question. In the absence of modern devices, phones, TV, screens, and all sorts of modern technological advancements, what would I be doing after a day of hard work? Ask yourself that question. And that is what you should be doing. That answers the question. I'm not saying you are not using modern devices. I'm not saying you shouldn't use technology. I'm not saying you shouldn't use social media, because of course you are watching me with your social media app. But let it be purposeful. Let it be intentional. If you are looking to search for something, go ahead. If you are looking to do something with the modern devices, of course do it, because why not? This camera I'm using is a modern device, but I'm using it purposefully to pass out a message. So we're not saying you shouldn't do or shouldn't indulge in modern technological advancements or modern technological devices. We are saying you should use them purposefully and mindfully. We're not staying away from modern advancements. We're not saying you should become a caveman, but we are saying do things mindfully and consciously. Being a primal human being is about doing things mindfully and naturally, away from modern devices, away from overindulging in modern technological advancements. We are still primal. We are still normal human beings. So we shouldn't be behaving like robots. We are still a primal human being. And that is why we need to reject modern excess, restore human balance, and bring out the primal nature in us. If you love this message, and this is what we like to be watching, and you would love to listen to a message like this, then of course you are meant to be here, and it means this message actually resonates with you. Welcome to the tribe.